Hello, my name is Brayanoski.
And I'm Awesome Rouse, and you're listening to The Inner Gamer On.
And today we'll be talking about Sony delaying The Last of Us 2 indefinitely. During this coronavirus chaos, a lot of stuff's happening, and they don't feel like it'll be a good time to launch this globally as they first expected. So it is now delayed, and we don't know till when. But we're going to talk about it and see how sad we are. So stay tuned.
And as always, if you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and bang that bell, because we know you want to. Right, Brett?
Right. Yes. Bang it. Bang it real good. All right, everybody, let's dive on in. We have a lot of news happening, and a lot of it is all surrounding COVID-19. First up, we have Sony has now officially delayed The Last of Us 2 indefinitely.
No, stop. Just stop right there, Brett. I don't want to talk about this. I can't do it. This is too much with all this going on. I can't. Like this, no. Why? Why?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Austin. I'm sorry. I know you were looking forward. I mean, on the bright side, this gives me more time to play The Last of Us 1 in preparation for The Last of Us 2.
It's too late for you, Brett. You've wasted all your time. I want it now.
It's a sad thing. Like this was going to be a big game. It's going to be a big title, but Sony announced in a tweet, according to GameSpot, the coronavirus is preventing them from providing the launch experience the players deserve. And Naughty Dog followed up with this to back them up and say, "We were bummed about this decision, but ultimately understood it's what's best and fair to all of our players. We're hoping that this won't be a long delay, and we'll update you as soon as we have more information to share." The game's basically done, but they were having some logistical issues with making sure they had a good, positive, simultaneous global launch. And because they can't do that, considering the times, they are pushing it back until they can properly do that. It sucks.
I guarantee you it's going to be a year, man.
Dude, I hope not. That's a long time.
I guarantee you. I mean, why not? Why? Just why not? How many games are coming out in the fall, especially with the launch of the PS4?
If they do push it back to the fall, they run the risk of competing with all the other big titles that are supposed to be coming out. So it might be advantageous for them to push it to like February of next year.
Yeah.
Which would suck because that's like a lot of time that they got to wait to like release this game.
And now,
but then at that point, you know, that could make it a PS5 title. That could also make it have multiplayer at the same time if they can afford to do that. This game could come out in December though. They could like I mean, I feel like this is one that obviously would succeed, even though that's always the month of like not releasing games. I feel like they could bring it out then and still succeed. There's a rumor that has the PS5 actually going to be $399. And potentially coming out end of November, early December is what the estimated date was. Hopefully by September, we're all back to normal and life will be semi-sane.
I didn't think it'd get this bad, Brett, but it's now this bad. This is going to be one of those games that, oh man, it just looks so good.
I know. Did you see those new screenshots that they dropped? They were like, sorry, there's no Last of Us, but hey, here's some screenshots. Check out how good it looks.
I'm so upset, man. I mean, at least now I can spend all my time with Cyberpunk, but still, like,
yeah. But what are you gonna do? I mean, because this was coming out in May. This is coming out next month.
I know.
Like now it's less like
there's nothing
crazy.
there.
Like literally, this was coming out next month. Isn't that insane? It was so close. I could taste it.
Well, I think some people were saying that there are like bigger issues actually going on with Naughty Dog, and it's not just Corona. Oh yeah, someone came out from Naughty Dog and said they hope it fails because they want to make a point that the crunch they do is just not worth it,
not sustainable.
Yeah, and I was like, I would totally agree with that, but I don't want it to fail either. Like, give me a badass game.
I feel like somebody said that from BioWare too, but I mean it's rampant throughout the industry. I mean you have crunch everywhere, and I feel like just society today in general just struggles with the idea of when is too much. You got to maintain health in your people. A tight team that has history together like is invaluable to have because they have a lot of experience working with each other and just making it to where like you get people with burnout that eventually leave because they just can't handle anymore, and then you bring new people in. It changes the dynamic every time.
And that's what's happened. There's so many new people in Naughty Dog, and they're in such high positions that they don't know exactly what they're doing, so everything's taking twice as long.